Okay, another beautiful day in sunny South Shields, and I have this latest van conversion to show you around. This is a very light sort of conversion, light and airy sort of feel to it. And the van itself, let me tell you about the van itself first. This is a 2018 Peugeot Boxer. It's covered 59,000 miles, has a full service history, clean MOT, and it's in this gleaming bright yellow colour. I've put black wheel trims on, and I think with the contrast of the black trim and stuff, looks really sharp. So let's have a look around the other side, and I will take in the cab and show you the cab. The cab is in really nice condition, as you can see. There's no rips or anything like that in the seats. The van obviously drives very well, very smooth, and yes, very pleased with it. So we're going to take a look inside and I'll show you around and tell you exactly what I've done to this van. It is the medium wheelbase Boxer, and what I've done with it, instead of doing the stretch carpet and things like that, which I normally do in this sort of van, I've done panels on the walls which I have then painted, and these are very bright, very light, gives the van a very spacious sort of feel. Now, what can I tell you? First of all of the walls are heavily insulated. The floor has Kingspan insulation on it, and the ceiling is insulated too, so the van is very well insulated. Now, for the layout, what I've gone for is this L-shaped bed, or L-shaped couch really, and this will pull out into a bed, which I'll show you in a moment or two. Very simple operation. Now, all of the cabinets and everything in here are indeed hand built, and I've finished them with these wooden handles which match the worktop and the sills very nicely, I think. I've tried to tie everything together to make this van very aesthetically pleasing. Now, let me tell you what we have for an electrical setup. First of all, we have a 130 amp hour leisure battery, which is powered by a solar panel on the roof. I think it's a 120 watt solar panel, and there's also a DC to DC connection which charges the leisure battery when the van is running. We also have a mains hookup which will supply the 240 volt. And the battery box and all of the electrics are just towards the front of the van here, and in there we have the battery box, we have the charge controller, various fuses and breakers. And first of all, powered by that battery, we have 6 lights in the ceiling. We have a couple of lights underneath the kitchen area here, and we have another couple of lights underneath the seating area. We have an independent switch for the lights, for the main lights, just at the door here. And the other lights are controlled from this 5-switch panel. Now, the panel controls the USB sockets and 12 volt outlet on the panel itself, the lights and the fridge. Just above that we have the 240 volt outlet for when you're hooked up on the campsite, and above that we have a monitoring screen which will tell you the health of the starter battery and the leisure battery. On the other side we have another USB and 12 volt outlet, and here we have the control for the diesel heater. In the kitchen area we have this 2-ring LPG gas hob, and that is supplied by a bottle which is kept in the cupboard underneath. And we have this nice deep sink and tap, and in the cabinet underneath there we have 2 12-litre water tanks, and indeed we have the fuel tank for the diesel. I've made this accessible from the outside so that you can change the water tanks very easily, and when you fill the van up with diesel you can also fill the diesel heater tank up at the same time. And I've put a 5 kilowatt diesel heater in here, so even on the coldest of nights that's going to heat the place up really nice and warm. Now, as I say, for the seating area we have an L-shaped seat. This will easily take 3 people, maybe 4, and this is a slide out bed situation. I'll show you how this works. And to turn the couch into a bed, we can simply take this one off here, pull that section out. We've got this cushion on here, and we've got the other one on there. And that bed, as I say, is about 120 wide, and it's 187 long, I believe. And to make this back into the seat, simply take that one up there, and that will slide in there very easily. Very simple operation with the bed. Now what we also have is tons of storage space in here. We have storage under the bed, we have storage in these top cabinets, we have a load of storage in this front tall cabinet, and we have a series of drawers and cupboards under the kitchen area. For ventilation, we have these small windows which are opening windows on either side. We have a large skylight here which obviously has the fly screen on one side and blackout on the other, and up the front of the van here we have an extractor fan which will either bring air in or suck air out. What we also have is this simple folding table. I'll show you how this works. That simply folds out like so, and that will sit there like that for eating, playing games, whatever. And when not in use, that will simply fold back up like that, and it can store behind this cabinet or in the garage area. Garage area, I forgot to show you that. Okay, so just towards the back of the van here, underneath the seat, we have a large area here for storage. You can get your deck chairs and all that sort of stuff in there. Get the table in there as well. I've got the fuse box on the wall for the 240s, and we got the diesel heater in this compartment here. So that is the latest van. I'm very pleased with the way this has came out. It's got a really nice sort of light and airy feel to it. Plenty of space in here. I think the aesthetics have turned out really well. So very pleased with the van. So I thank you very much for watching, and if you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more videos of this nature, van builds, etc., do consider subscribing to the channel. And by the way, there's a whole series of how I actually built this van on my YouTube channel. So I thank you very much.